Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day, and today I am doing a review on the M9X Android box. It has 6.0 Marshmallow, 16.1 Kodi, 2 gigabytes of RAM, 16 gigabytes of ROM, and there's a lot of other specs. You can, by the way, click on the link in the description to get more specific details of the product, and I also include those in the description as well. What I'm going to do is first show you what's included with the Android box, and then I will highlight the box and give you an idea of programming that is included. I know that some get more into deeper technical aspects of the box. I'm just going to give you a good general overview, and you could see the speed and the performance. So first let me share with you what is included in the box, and then I'll share a few other piece of information, and then we'll go ahead and I will show you what is included on the box. So there is the M9X box. You've got the antenna, and then on the back you've got all your connections. This one has 2 USB connections. You've got your HDMI port, your Ethernet, and your power. Nothing else on the sides there. Oh, you do actually have an SD card slot here. So you do have that there. You'll see once I show you and demonstrate what's on there, there's a clock that turns on the front of the box. And then you get your user manual, HDMI cable, your power, of course, your basic remote, and you'll see in the video as well, not only do we use the basic remote, I have a great keypad that I also has a touchpad that I use as well. Makes it a lot easier when using the box, and then of course the box that highlights some of the details. So as far as the box, it was generally a good experience. I found there were a couple times it got a little buggy. I know when you initially turn on a box for the first time. With this one, it did a lot of updating. It took a little while. The remote as well, I found like I had to really be at a right angle. Sometimes it wasn't reacting as smooth as I would like, but overall it was a good experience. The great box for movies, and more movies, and TV shows and pictures, and you can listen to the radio. There's some apps that you may see on some of the other boxes that this doesn't have, as you'll see. From sports, it was an okay box with sports. You have general sports, but if you were looking for the box that has it included with its standard, like the Major League Baseball channels, the football, basketball, hockey, I didn't see that. You might be able to download those apps, but this box didn't have that on there. It's really a good box, though, for movies and TV shows. So here you go. One other thing just to share with you as well. As always, just proceed with caution, as I've shared in my other videos, to make sure that you are properly watching these movies. So again, your box is included to your IP address, and just proceed with caution. Also, when you click on the link, if you happen to go and see a different box, sometimes they get updated and it's a different box at the link, but it should be the correct box that goes with this product. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Here is the demonstration. Thanks so much for watching. Here you go. Okay, we are at the home menu, and as I mentioned earlier, I use this keypad with the trackpad. It just makes moving the mouse so much easier, and you got the full keypad. I do still use the standard remote control to move around as well, but mostly it's nice to again have the mouse with the trackpad. All right, so let's get going here. So first, I'll show you up here on the top. You've got your home and favorite, and by the way, the clock here adjusted on its own, all set, and then you can also see on the bottom right-hand corner by the TV, under the TV, it's got the clock on the box. So let's go ahead first into favorites, and when you go into favorites, these are what's already there. Then you can add if you want. So these are the ones checked off. So let's just say you want to add the browser. You can. Then if you back up, you'll see that the browser will be in there. So let's actually, let me go back into favorites. There you go. So now you can see the browser. So let's go back home, and we'll go into Kodi in a minute. Your Google Store is your Google Store. Once you go in there, you could and set up your account. You'll then be able to go into your Google account. So you gotta log into there. And let's see. Next up, we're going to apps. So these are the standard apps, the way it comes right out of the box. So you can see it's got most of the pretty standard apps. You know, Mobdro, where you can. Whoop, actually hit Netflix. Let me go back. If you have a Netflix account, obviously you can use Netflix, but let's go ahead into Mobdro. And I was playing with this earlier, so there you go on top there, where they've got these two different types of movies. These are what I last left off looking at, and then you have all these channels down here that you could then go into and watch the shows. So if you wanted to go into movies, again, you got all these different categories, and then you can go in and view them, and they do start up right away and work great, except it doesn't list what's actually playing. Then you also have your Netflix, your Play Store. You've got as well Sky Live here, and I believe that you could do a trial account with Sky Live. If I remember when I was first using the box, that it asks if you want to set up a trial account. So it's getting the channels. Please wait. And there you go. So there's some programming there, and then you could change programs. So that's Sky Live, and then you've got YouTube as well. And it will open up here. I'll give that a second to give you an idea of the speed of the box, and also depending upon your internet connection, but not sure why this is taking too long to load up. But let me go back here. Let me go back in it again. Not sure why it's not loading up, but it was loading up fine. Now it's not loading up. But let's type, I'm going to type my name as I have a channel. See if it, there we go, it's starting to load up now. I'll click enter, there you go. There are my different videos, and there's my channel, and then there you go, I could see my different videos. So there is the YouTube app. And then if I go back, I'm just not sure why it's not showing up here right now, but it was working there. But this will just give you an idea. You could still use YouTube. All right, so now let's go ahead and trying to get the remote to work. Sometimes I feel it's getting a little stuck there, but there we go. We've got Dropbox, and you could log in there. You have music, so you can add other apps within the music section. You can clean memory, settings, that's where all your standard settings are, and then browser, and it's a full browser, so let's type in ESPN, let's go open up that page, and this will give you an idea of the browser. So there you go. So it's just taking a sec to load up, but it will give you an idea for the browser. Moving right along, we're going to go next into Kodi. Here we go. So I noticed when I first put it on, this box does update, so you do want to give it some time to update, including Mobdro, so all the apps can be added on. So you got pictures, videos, music, programs, system. And As you can see in videos, you've got a number of apps. This is a great box for movies. Tons and tons of movies. For sports, I didn't see anything like the NFL, and basketball, hockey, football. So there you can see it's doing an add-on update, which is cool. It's got the auto update, but I didn't see anything really as far as sports goes that this box is strong in that capacity. If you are looking for specifically, sports, there are some sports, but not like the different leagues. So in picture add-ons, you can see these different picture add-ons here. Of course, on the right gives you the information. On the left is the one that you're going to. Once you find the one you want, you can click on it, and then you could download the specific app. And this is all for pictures. If you're a Dilbert fan, there you go. You could get the different Dilbert comics. So that's in pictures. Let me go back. Now we got videos. So let me show you in add-ons everything that's in videos. So you can see there is some weird football stuff in here I've never heard of, but you can see there is quite a lot of different apps that are within the video section. You got South Park. Let's check that out. So you got all these different seasons if you're a big South Park fan, which is cool for all the videos. You've got movies. You've got, again, some sports, but not your standard sports that you may be used to here in the States. And then let me back out, and then let me go in particular for these main ones here. So Prime Wire, give you an idea. So you got movies, TV shows, playlists. So in the movie section, as I know, most people are interested in movies in the box. I'll show you that there. So here you got the different sections, A through Z, search, favorites, genres, featured, most popular, highly rated. This one, I don't recall if it had the ones for that are currently in the theater, but there are some from this year. So this will give you an idea what you can expect for this app. Let's go here to featured. Again, it will give you an idea of the speed of the box. I think it's a fairly decent box as far as speed goes, but again, depending upon your connection, whether it's through Ethernet or through Wi-Fi. Then you got playlists. So I guess you can view. I have not gone into the public playlist, but there you go. So there are some different public playlists that you can go into as well. Plenty of movies and shows that you can watch within Prime Wire. Exodus. So you got movies, TV shows, my movies, my TV shows. So you got a ton in here as well. Let's go into movies. And there you go. So you got box office. And so that's box office. Let me actually go back to in theaters. So there you go. So this one actually has Doctor Strange, which just came out. So you can see the different movies that are on here. So that's a good app for movies. Then you get your TV shows. Let me click on TV shows so you can see all the different categories with TV shows. You got genres, certificates, networks. So you can see all the different networks that you can view your favorite TV shows. So obviously it's got a ton. If you're a Bravo fan, there you go into Bravo. And there are the different shows. So you can see it's running fairly fast. So there you go. You got that. Then you got tons of programming, movies, videos. Okay, so next up is Specto. So we've got movies, TV shows. Let's see the movies. And let's go here in theaters. So there you go. This also has movies that are in the theater that's recent as well, which is great. And then of course you have all these other different categories. You have the TV shows, genres, year, networks. Again, tons of video broadcasting that you could watch. You got year, 2016. We'll go in here. And there you go. There's several TV shows there. Next up, we've got the Royal We. And here we got TV shows. And let's see what comes up. Welcome back to the Royal We. Missed you. This is a brief setup. So you would need to go through the setup. And again, you have the ability to, I'm not going to go through this now, but you have the ability to see other TV shows as well as movies in here. And you can see there's just a ton of programming. And let me back out of this. Let me back out. And let's continue on. But you have the Royal We there. You have music, Apple iTunes Podcast. You have radio, SunCloud, programs, add-on installer, TV Box Wizard, and system. So this will give you a general idea of what you could expect on the box. Obviously, you can add a ton of apps to it. I really just wanted to strictly share in this review of seeing how it performs and what you actually get on the box. If you have some general questions, please let me know. Please click on the link to learn more about the box, where you can get other reviews more detailed and get your specific questions answered. But again, if you have any general questions, please let me know. And I hope this review has been of help. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.